Coming up at 5.
KSL Live at 5 starts now.
Good evening. A man behind bars tonight linked to a string of robberies in West Valley City. Now, we first brought you this story last week. The thief breaks into people's homes in the middle of the day and then takes precious valuables. This specialist, Garna Mejia, has the details here on the suspected serial burglar. Garna?
Yeah, Mike. Well, West Valley City Police say 25-year-old Manuel Hermosillo is linked to all of these burglaries. So far, they've got 8 cases stacked up against him, and this includes the break-in at Colton Jones's home. Now, we brought you his story last week. Investigators say that cameras captured a man matching Hermosillo's build. He ransacked Jones's home, taking a priceless family ring, a harmonica, and a Bose speaker, but leaving cash and credit cards behind.
I can't believe that someone could blatantly do this in the middle of the day, all the time, you know, for maybe months and not get caught. There's got to be other people, I would think, involved, you know, on the lookout or something.
And Jones may be right. Hermosillo was arrested yesterday at his home along with 2 others who were booked on several felony warrants. But police say their investigation isn't over. They found several stolen items inside of that home and suspect that Hermosillo may actually be linked to a string of other burglaries across the Salt Lake Valley. They're looking into that tonight. As for Jones, there may be a silver lining in his story. I'll bring you those details coming up at 6. Back to you.
Garna Mejia live first tonight. Garna, thank you. Ballot security top.
Back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. A sigh of relief for a spook neighborhood in West Valley City. A suspected serial burglar is behind bars right now, accused of breaking into at least 8 homes. News specialist Garna Mejia with the latest on this case here. Garna, what can you tell us?
Mike, this is a bizarre case. It starts with neighbors going on social media and starting to connect the dots. Then police are able to get a match to some fingerprints, and now they have a confession.
I can't see this guy being so lucky enough to get away with it.
Emboldened by his hoodie and white sneakers, cameras capture who police suspect is 25-year-old Manuel Hermosillo.
Just seemed like such an invasion.
The thief ransacked homes like Colton Jones's.
And also, he's been pretty sloppy.
Oddly enough, the thief often left cash untouched, taking instead priceless family heirlooms like a ring and harmonica that belonged to Jones's dad.
So he knows what he's looking for.
West Valley City Police have linked Hermosillo to 8 cases, but they suspect he's involved in a slew of other break-ins.
So it's not just West Valley City, but he was making his way around and burglarizing homes all over the place.
On Jones's Street, residents like Gayla Stevens think their 80-year-old neighbor Mary is another victim. She was in the kitchen when the thief broke in.
Well, when she's home, the scary thing is, what if they had other ideas?
But there is a silver lining. Police may have recovered that priceless ring belonging to Jones's dad.
And it is, you know, the most precious thing.
Now, police tell us that they also found several other items at Hermosillo's house. He is facing several theft-related charges, and he does have a rap sheet. Police also arrested 2 other people in connection to Hermosillo. We'll have to see what comes of that. Back to you.
Okay, hopefully justice is served here. Garna, thank you. New developments tonight in a deadly... Another Utah city has received money for flood recovery after last year's spring runoff. FEMA approving $1.2 million today to help fix Spanish Fork's water pipeline and river embankments. The flooding happened as a rapid snowmelt increased water flow in the Spanish Fork River and affected the area's drinking water. The funding is expected to pay for 75% of a project to fix the infrastructure and make it stronger, preventing future damage. All right. Can you think of an accident and driving without a license? Chopper 5 giving us a look at a deadly crash, stopping traffic near Tooele today. Utah Highway Patrol telling us a semi-truck was pulling 2 loads of sand when it lost control on a curve. The truck ran into a barrier, it caught fire, and it killed the driver. All of I-80's eastbound and portion of the westbound lanes were shut down for several hours. The road fully reopened just about 4 o'clock this afternoon. An investigation underway tonight after a fire.